All right, I'm currently recording. Okay, guys, you see me, Dr. Harvey, in the little corner, but what I'm doing is I'm sharing the screen with you so you can see how you're supposed to do these papers, your individual policy reports. They are incredibly formulaic. They're not difficult. In fact, most students find that they take, no more than an hour to do, and you only have 5 of them to do. And actually, because I had to be gone this week and traveling, I have done 90% of the first paper for you. And I'm going to show you how I got that paper done. Let me go ahead and open on this screen over here what you need. So I'm going to start with a blank template. I'm not going to start with the completed one. And I'm going to do this from scratch so you see how it's done, okay? Okay, I am opening the template. I am moving it over to this screen that you see. Excellent. I hope this is working. There's no way for me to check and see, and I hate to do this twice. Okay, so what is the first question we have here? First question we have here is your name. So you're gonna type in your name right here where it goes, okay? Your title. Keep in mind, guys, I give bonus points for titles that make me laugh because grading is boring. And I think you'll be more likely to remember it. I think it'll be more fun for you. So one of my favorite Stand Your Ground Castle Doctrine titles was The Alamo. I can't remember which student came up with this one. A case study in how stand your ground can sometimes go terribly, terribly wrong. I laughed out loud on that one. So feel free to put your own title. I'll give you credit even if I get the same title several times, which, often I do. A common one is I lock the doors for your protection, not mine. Okay, so what is the first question here? We've entered our name. We've entered our funny title for an extra 2 points. Summarize current Texas law on this topic using proper citations in APA style. This is not your opinion, but what the policy actually states. So, where do you find current Texas law? Well, there's this magical thing that some people don't know about. It's called Google. And I'm going to take you to a specific website where you can get the right citation. Okay, let's get out of my email. And I'm going to move the Google over to here so you can see it. I hope this is working, guys. This is the first video that I have ever recorded on Zoom, so with the screen share. Let me make sure, actually, for a moment, that my screen share is what you're seeing. I believe my screen share is what you're seeing. Okay, so Google, Texas, stand your ground, do your retreat penal. I always say penal because this is a penal code, and it should take you to the code or at least a website where you can Google the code. Okay, so understanding Castle Doctrine. Always look at the dates. Texas legislature meets every 2 years, and so it is possible for something to change if it's more than 2 years old. As of right now, something that's 2016 is legit. So let's see if there is, section 9.31. And then we're going to Google that because what we want to cite is the actual law itself. You don't want to cite websites because even though the websites will help you figure out what the law really says, you don't have to read through the text and summarize it yourself. You need to have the actual text of the law because a common error is people citing a website that is outdated, and I don't want you to do that. So Texas Penal Code 9.31. So let's try that. What does that get us? See, statutes dot, legislate dot, there we go. Yeah, there we go, that's it. These are all websites that are law websites. This is the actual state of Texas website. So I'm going to search for, and here I'm going to search for a keyword, duty to retreat. Ha, there it is. Okay, what makes a stand your ground law, a castle doctrine law, a stand your ground castle doctrine law is because every state has the right for people to defend themselves, especially if somebody is in your home. It's not as if it's a choice between a stand your ground law and being a sitting duck. That's not the issue here at all. The issue is, do I have to do my best to avoid using force, lethal force, or so do I have a duty to retreat, to at least try to get away, to run out my back door, or can I be like, bam, bam, bam? Stand your ground is bam, bam, bam. It also applies to, and this is what makes it controversial, this is what makes for really good debates in my classes, my face-to-face classes, and that is that it also applies to property. So, in fact, my husband's brother-in-law was living next door to a man that had put a refrigerator out on his curb. And as homeless people often do, when there's trash out, they'll rummage through it to see if there's anything, you know, that they want, a value. Some people like to strip old appliances for copper and parts. So this refrigerator was on the curb, but still on the person's lawn. This homeless man got shot from the owner of the property's second floor window because, and the owner of the property got off scot-free because of this law. And my thought was, a man's life, a human being's life, is not worth protecting your trash. But because of the way the statute is written, that person was on their property and they have the right to stand their ground. So that's a reason why this is controversial. Okay, so I'm reading through. This is the correct citation. Going to take that URL and I'm going to immediately go to a citation manager. Son of a citation. We're using APA. The author of this, you don't necessarily need the author of the bill. I would say you could just put State of Texas Penal Code and what year was it last amended. The duty to retreat part was last amended. That is something actually that you can find on a website and probably be right as long as the website is up to date. So Texas duty to retreat law amended. The answer, I know the answer because, you know, I know the answer. It's 2007, but you need to have a citation for everything you do. So where is it? Understanding the castle doctrine. I have absolutely no problem with you guys citing websites. Those websites need to be up to date. Those websites need to be correct. So try to find a reputable website. If there is no author, no date, guys, it is not a source. So let's see. Oh, it's also been updated as a posted 2016, Todd Woodard. Okay, excellent. Let's look for the phrase amended. 2000, let's see what we can find. And if it does not help us, let's go to a different source real quick. Now, son of a citation machine, APA, let's go ahead and cite this. Write something and cite it. What am I citing? Journal film. Now, I'm going to go with the website. And there's something called autofill mode. This is not a good day for my internet to not be working. Okay. Goodness gracious. Here is my citation. Let's see if this gives us anything. We may have to put this in by hand. It's loading. Okay, yeah, we do have to put this in by hand. That is not an acceptable citation. It does not give an author. It does not, this is not how it works. I'm disappointed in you, son of a citation machine. So the article title is Title II, General Principles of Criminal Responsibility. I swear it's not a good day for slow internet. That's contributors. I'm going to go with just need to put this in here somewhere. Actually, I'm going to do this in last name. State of Texas. And when you're citing laws from here on out, I am fine with you just doing State of Texas. Where is that URL? Electronically published. Let's see if there's a date on the bottom here. Ah, 2007. There it is, 2007. The way you, come on, slow internet. The way you cite things in APA is the author and the year. Date assessed would be today. And annotation, you don't really need any annotation. Rate the citation. And then once it's done thinking about it, it's still thinking about it. Anytime now. Okay, here's the citation. You don't want this to look sloppy, guys, in your paper. I do not want the cut and paste to be ugly. That's not cool. So in your works cited, you don't want to put this down there. But I think it is going to cut and paste. Yeah, no, that's not how we roll. The font we're using is not bold. Times New Roman. This is going to be on my checklist. And the background. Be no color. I don't know how to get this off. I'll deal with it, guys. If you still have this, I'll deal with it. The way to get this off, by the way, is to go into all programs, just so you know, if you have anything it needs to look professional, accessories, WordPad. I think it's worth the time to fix that. Yes, WordPad. I don't like that, guys. It just does not look like you put enough time and effort into it. Okay, there it is. Boom, boom, boom. Now, back to our website. Where is our website? Parenthetical, check different parameters. What would be an in-text citation? Like I said, it's the author and year. Thought that they would give us an in-text. Let's see if they'll do that here. State of Texas 2007. So here's where you get your in-text citation. Guys, everything has to be cited in the bibliography and in the text, okay? Where's our paper? Here's our paper. Okay, so summarize current law. Change this. current law. I've already done this in your cheat code one. Let me see if I can find that. And actually, I'm going to pause for just a moment and see if I can pick this up just to make sure that this thus far has been recorded, okay?